Enough! You are all my sons, born of my blood.
Hi, welcome to the channel. There's a lot of hype about Thousand Sons at the moment, and at first glance they do seem like a complicated finesse army because of all their Sagitt phase shenanigans. The main question I keep seeing is how to start collecting them. I should say if you're looking for a competitive focus on building the army, this probably isn't the video for you. The obvious place to start is with the start collecting boxes, but as it's being replaced by the combat patrol, you're probably going to struggle to pick one up unless you can find one in a game store. If you can get a start collecting at £60 in the UK, it is a really good starting point, and it gives you about a 42% saving. The combat patrol is a similar standard of saving, around 35%, but it does seem quite Zangor heavy, and if you've already picked up the Hexfire box, you're duplicating a lot of the units. With both these boxes, some of the savings are coming from the Zangor upgrade packs, so actually, are these even things you even want? Primarily looking at the combat patrol, it comes with Infernal Master, actually a really good HQ choice. At the moment it does seem to be the only place you'll be able to buy this unit, which is a real shame. As I said, you're getting a lot of Zangors, and at the moment they're actually restricted, so you can't have more than your Marines and Terminators. So the Infernal Master's a 90-point HQ choice, pretty good. It's about the same stat line as a Sorcerer, and it's also about the same damage output. He does get Infernal packs as well as the psychic abilities of a Sorcerer, and some of these have quite good effects. Check out my Thousand Sons Codex review for more details. It's an efficient choice, but you're likely only ever to take one because the direct competitors being the Sorcerers and the Exalted Sorcerers. So really you just have to decide whether you want the Infernal packs. The Zangors have had a few nerfs. They're now weapon skill 4, not 3. They're no longer core, and they no longer have a fight twice strat. Overall, however, because they've had a points reduction to 7 points, they are still a good base troops choice to have. The Scarab Occult Terminators are a brilliant choice, and having 5-man units are most efficient. I'd suggest having a couple of units of these, so buy yourself an extra one as well as the box. You can stack them with loads of buffs, and because they're objective secured and really tough, they're going to do a lot of work for your army. They have a better power sword, they're now 3 wounds, they ignore morale, and all his dust gives them a +1 save against damage 1 weapons. They also have full smite. Other must-haves: Rubric Marines, like the Terminators, really good choice, must have in the army. I have a couple of units of these as well. They're now 2 wounds and 2 attacks each. And like Terminators, they also ignore morale, get a +1 to save, and have full smite as well. The next must-have I'd say is the Exalted Sorcerer. This is 100 points, which is a 10-point upgrade from a Sorcerer, and I think that's well worth paying the price. It's got a 4+ invuln, it's warp flame pistols, now it's 12 inches, it's a focus for buffing within your army, and it also deals out mortal wounds as well as giving out buffs to the rest of your units. Bit of a contentious must-have here, the Mauler Fiend. Of the various demon engines, I've put the Mauler Fiends at the top. 140 points, movement 10, weapon skill 3, and now strength 7. Got a 5+ invuln, and they also ignore charge roll modifiers. They've had a bit of a mixed update to their damage outputs. Lasher Tendrils are down to only damage 1. You are still getting your 6 additional attacks with them. The Magma Cutters have jumped to an impressive D6 +2 damage, and the Fifths, which is strength 14, and now D3 +3. So overall, some amazing combat options. Other options you must consider. Ahriman always used to be the go-to HQ choice. It has increased to 160 points. He gets to reroll all his psychic tests, not just have a +1. He's got a +1 to his staff so he can deal out some damage, and he dishes out rerolls for core units. Definitely see most armies including one of these. The Thousand Sons Demon Prince is a really great option, 140 point character, 4+ invuln. He's got some really hard hitting options, damage 3 axe and sword, and a 12 move with wings, and it gives out rerolls to Thousand Sons core units. And the last honourable mention to a Zangor Shaman, which has come down to 70 points. The main reason to call this one out is because of its +1 hit aura, which helps the nerfed Zangors, which have gone to weapon skill 4. But if you're buying any of the recent box sets for Thousand Sons, you're going to have a load of Zangors, so this guy is probably going to be quite useful. I'm not going to go into the Demon Primarch Magnus, who's an absolute amazing character. It's not something you get when you first start collecting the army, but definitely have it on your wish list. I hope you found this useful. Please boot the like button because it helps the video spread to other people. And if you think I've missed any really obvious units, please tell me in the comments below. Thanks again. Bye.